I'm Jay Beacham. Today's tip is on how to properly nail 3-tab shingles, asphalt shingles. Now, the first thing to remember is water runs downhill. Seems simple, but so many people, roofers included, don't seem to comprehend that when they're either building a roof or patching it. So now let's look at a shingle. I'll show you where to properly nail it and how to do it. Make sure you have the right size of shingle because, well, there are metric 3 tabs which are 39 inches long, the tabs being about 13 inches wide, the standard which are 36 inches long in the bundle and about tabs of 12 inches across. And the nails need to be long enough to go through both shingles, 2 shingles, plus go into the roof surface sufficiently enough to keep it in there, but they shouldn't be too long. And you want holding power, so you would be wise not to use staples, as there's not very much of a staple to hold anything down with. And with the nails, you got to make sure they go on straight. So let's look at a shingle and just see here. Okay, there we have a 3-tab shingle on the floor. I'd like to show you this on the roof, but this is the best I can do today. Now the first thing, we got a nail goes in right there. And next nail goes in right above this little groove. And then we got another groove over there where another one goes right above the groove. And then over the end, one goes right near the end. Not over 3 or 4 inches, not over 2 inches, but right close to the end. Have it over too far, there's not any holding power. And you have to have them nailed in straight. At any kind of angle, they'll poke through the shingle above them, plus they won't have the holding power as if they're flat down with that big round head. That stain over there, well, I live in Ivins, Utah, under the famous Red Mountain, and, well, the real estate's blowing today with the wind, and we just have red dirt every place. So now we know how to put the nails in one tab there, one shingle. So you got 4 nails in there, and they're in flat. Now, with these things, with these shingles, on the back of each of them there's a cellophane strip. Get the camera adjusted so you can actually see the cellophane strip. Where is it at? Whoa, there it is, in the middle, cellophane strip. Well, anyway, it says right on there, do not remove. They're not talking about don't remove it when you put it on the roof. They're talking about don't remove it when it's in the stack. You don't want that part of the shingle sticking to this part of the shingle in the stack. Now, these 2 tabs here had the cellophane taken off and were stacked, and you can see they've stuck together, and they're not coming apart because that's what the cellophane's for, is to keep them from sticking in the stack, not when they're on the roof. You need all the sticking power you can have there on the roof. Now, we're putting this shingle in. So, it's all in. Now we're nailing the next one to it. I'll just use those 2 there. So, that's how it goes, straddling that thing. And then the nail in it goes right up here through the strip. The black strip. That's a glue strip, asphalt. Well, it goes through that and through the shingle below it, thus giving you 8 nails per shingle. Now, that's a good thing to do. Supposing you have a tab that blows off, you want to fix it. So you shove another tab up underneath it, but you decide you're going to leave a little space. No, because then the water's going to come downhill into that underneath. Well, supposing the whole tab blows off and you decide you're just going to put it up like this and glue it on or nail it on. Well, they make these so the nails go underneath. Even though they're galvanized, you want the nails underneath so they don't rust away. Water comes down here, boom, it stops, and if there's a gap there from where the other one ripped off and where you put on this new one, you got a problem. Water's going to go in there, dirt's going to catch, and you're going to have a problem. If you leave this thing open down to the felt, well, the water's going to go through to the felt and wear the felt out, and then you're going to have a leak down to your sheeting, and then it's going to get down into your roof. So you're putting one underneath, patching, you gotta make sure that's completely covered up, like that, so there's no space for water to get in, because water runs downhill. And 3 tabs are meant for a pitched roof. They're not meant for a flat roof or close to flat roof, because, well, when you do that, they hold the water there, and the water doesn't run off fast enough and it won't get in, because it's too flat. Now, architectural shingles, which are built up, glued on in different little places to make them look fancier, they weigh more. You really don't want those on a flat pitched roof or anywhere close flat pitch, because of all the grooves and raised areas. It leaves a lot of space to catch water. Thus you're going to have a problem. Now if you pay attention to these simple little things and putting the nail in straight, in the right place, no more than that far away, probably that would be good. Wouldn't you know, as soon as I'm doing this, stinking phone rings. But you don't want to put it clear over here. Some people do that. And you don't want to put it at an angle, because that's going to cause you a problem. Well, if you do those things, you should be okay. And so that's my tip for today. See you next time.